Whoops. I forgot how you tab out of the game and then the volume goes to 0. Sorry, guys. Might be a bit abrasive, but just gotta set up a few things on YouTube's end, and then we're good to go. Which I think we might be good to go right now. Okay. So I guess I'll delete my character. I kind of played a little bit further into this just so that I could kind of get a better understanding for you guys. So far, like, this game is pretty cool. I ended up getting early access, actually thanks to Thiege in chat right now. So, basically what happened with this game is I keep memeing it and saying that this game is basically like, Hytale's taking too long, fine, I'll do it myself type of thing. I've put a few hours into the game, and so far it's not like it's a bad game, but it's way too grindy. You guys will end up seeing as we get into it, but it just takes way too long to get like the most basic of materials. But I mean, whatever, you know, it's important that we get to experience it together. And the thing is that this is going to be a free-to-play MMORPG. And it comes out October 15th for everybody. And I mean, generally, like I said, from what I've played, it seems like it could end up being really, really good. They just have to nerf the heck out of the amount of resources that are required, which you'll see what I'm talking about. All right. So shout out to Thiege, shout out to the devs for throwing me a copy of this, because I was actually kind of waiting for this. My name is already taken. By myself? I just deleted my character. Sushi man then, sure. Damn it. I didn't know it would screw me over like that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it looks very much like Portal Knights, or I don't know, like kind of Cube World style. It seems like it's definitely inspired by Hytale. The creature design and the animation and everything about it, like, it looks great, you know? Visually, it does not look bad. Oh, right. So this lady's not only really quiet, but she speaks Chinese, so we're just gonna press escape and ignore that. Because, yeah. Oh, good lord. Okay, let's see here. So we gotta do some of our starting quests and stuff like that. So start running and roll. So here's, you got rolling kind of like Dark Souls, which is cool, but whatever. It, you know, drains a lot of stamina. Watch our sprinting. This I don't really like, so watch. I'm going to sprint from here towards the tree. We got just past the tree and to the second tree, actually. Hello. And now we're completely out of stamina, and it's going to take like 5 whole minutes before we get more. So it makes me just not want to sprint. Speaking of which, now we actually have the objective of climbing up a tree, because there's climbing in the game, which is kind of neat, but it's going to take a little while here because I got to wait for my stamina regen. The enemies have Cube World AI, so they follow you to the ends of the world. Well, I mean, the thing is... Hi, Skylon. Someone's messaging me in-game. The thing is, the enemies do have, like, brick AI. Like, they're really, really stupid. But I found that if you... Like, they can't go too far from their spawn point before they end up just, like, stopping. Okay, so it wants me to face the tree. Do I have to face this side? Oh. There we go. So now we're climbing the tree and slowly draining our stamina. And when we get to the top, we gotta double tap W, and then we can climb on top of things. So, again, seems cool. You know, I like this. These are really good mechanics for a voxel game to be able to climb in the first place. You know what I mean? So they want us to gather some crap now. See if I can end up finding some sticks. I don't know why this game is mean, by the way, and you literally, like, attack horses. It's kind of odd. But creatures and everything seem to respawn pretty quick. You can see, like, it's an MMO. Hello. I don't know how to wave or anything. Juicy fruit, but whatever. Okay, and then we need some more gravel. It's a little tough for me to see it. Is it like Ark? Well, you know what? It does remind me of Pixark in a lot of ways. But generally speaking, like, here's the thing. If I can give a quick little review on this game. Look, they're waving. I don't even know how. If I can give a quick review on this game, it literally just needs to nerf the grindy aspect. Because I bet you guys anything in today's stream, you're going to see it firsthand just how much leather and how much resources you need. And that gets worse and worse the further you get. But I'm telling you, if they end up nerfing it and make the game a little bit more faster in terms of the development of your character, this could be a hit. I'm not even kidding, because it's got great combat. It does have dungeons and loot and gear, and it does have classes, and it does focus a lot on exploration and fighting, which, I mean, you know that I love that. So what do they want us to do? Open the backpack and open the crafting menu. They want us to craft the stone axe. So I'll get to show you guys how the tools work in this game as well, which I think is actually pretty cool. So we do right click it and equip it, but rather than going to our hotbar, it's actually contextual. So we just go up to a tree and now we can chop it down because we have the axe, right? But yeah, you guys can add this game to your wish list and wait and see when it comes out. Because like I said, it is going to be completely free to play. So there's no reason not to play it. And the devs are aware of all of the complaints. Apparently, like, Thiege and me have been trading a lot of information back and forth with this game. But apparently this game is even grindier on the China servers, which, I mean, it kind of makes sense. You know, China games are usually like, extremely grindy compared to Western audiences. But still, it's like, I feel like this could be similar to MapleStory 2 in that they're not going to make it easy enough for Western audiences. And it's like, you know. So they want us to open the backpack and we can use the apple, but this is one of the first items we can also drag to our hotbar. And then we can just eat it right then and there, which is kind of cool. Return to the post station. Okay. I find rolling to be a little bit better than sprinting myself, but what platform? This is just going to be on PC right now. I think it's just coming to Steam. I don't know if it's coming to console. Oh, God! This game does have cutscenes, and they're not awful. It's just, I'll let you guys see. That's what he deserves. Okay, the goblins are not the bad guys in this game. See, there you go. She's speaking Chinese, and that's where I'm lost, and I don't care. Oh, God. Okay, now here's where things already start getting a little bit grindy. So they want us to go to the hunter hut, and you can see that that's to the top right of us, right? So keep in mind, because the map positioning is a little bit off, keep in mind that our little arrow right here is on the left side of the post station, just because otherwise you're going to have a lot of trouble finding this spot. Let me waste all my stamina like in 2 seconds flat. I mean, don't get me wrong, at least this dude can sprint, but good God, stamina takes so long to come back, it's ridiculous. I don't know why I ate my apple thinking it was helping my stamina. But you can kind of see, you know, in the top right, you get to see the level of the creature and so on and so forth. So I still think that this could be a sleeper hit. Like, this could be a cool game, dude. And I'm definitely going to play it on the channel. I was very torn whether or not I would end up doing this as a live stream for you guys or just a recording. Because with the recording, it means that I could make a lot of cuts. And I know that I keep pushing the fact that it's so grindy, but you guys will see in a moment just how grindy it is and how much waiting there is in this game. But hopefully they listen to the feedback and kind of develop the game that everybody's asking for. And then, again, I really was very surprised about this game. I thought this was just going to be some piece of crap copy and paste voxel game. But at least they're trying with this one. You know, like, I'm actually really surprised. Not only does the world look great, but it's like the animations and stuff, you know, they're pretty fluent. And most of all, it's the combat. I really, really like the combat. So we're going to be working towards becoming probably a mage. Just because the melee and stuff is cool. See, we're only like halfway there. The melee and stuff is cool. And there is like different abilities. There's also a great sword. But I like the magic. It's just really, really cool because it's literally stuff from Diablo where you can like set creatures on fire or rain down like ice and stuff like that. I guess for today, maybe we'll just focus on the sword and shield just because the game definitely expects you to focus on that. And crafting stuff for the mage is extremely expensive. Like, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of resources. So scratch what I said about mage. We won't get mage gameplay today, especially because I had to delete my character. All right, hey, stupid. So we grab his quest. Hi, Skylon. I don't know who you are or if you're watching, but hello. Oh, go into the hut? Oh, there we go. Is she gonna speak Chinese to me again?
看样子你们是刚到这个大陆来吧？我之前好像都没在附近见到过你们。
Or he will. Let's just press escape and pretend that that didn't happen. Yes. Okay. So now they want us to equip the shovel. And then we just gotta go around collecting some herbs. So you can kind of see, like, it's got the infrastructure. That's kind of the point that I want to make with this game, is it has the capacity. Oh, is that all I needed? Was the one? Craft a standing something. There we go. Some healing resolve. I would also say do not do anything outside of what the main quest tells you to do for a while, because you'll end up like crafting a bunch of gear and stuff, and then 2 seconds later you'll get a quest talking about, oh, craft this, and then I need a stone pile, and then it'll be like it's like you just wasted all your resources. Oh wait, yeah, dig up a stone pile. Okay, well, we gotta find a stone pile. See, this is one of the other things that I'm a little bit worried about when this game launches. Is this game going to end up having servers? Because otherwise we're just going to be swamped with players, because it's free to play, so everybody's gonna hop on it regardless of its quality. And then we can also end up running into some serious issues with everything being killed, or like all the resources being mined out, you know what I mean? Equip the useless bat. Well, it sure is a useless bat. Oh, there we go. So we equip that, and then we can press X to put it away at any time. Boop. Kill rabbit, yak, and bighorn. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit tough. That's level 4. That's level 3. So we should just, if I'm not mistaken, we can just beat this guy before we die. There's not really anything I can do in terms of like dodging and crap. Like there is, but it's a little bit wonky. Requires stone skinner. Hold F on the fallen creature to get torn leather. Well, I can't do that if the game didn't end up giving me the... Oh, it did. Well then. Yes, hello. You guys keep attacking me. Boop. So there, you see we got 1 torn leather, alright? This is important in terms of the grind that I was talking about. So now they want us to craft any of the novice weapons, which includes the wand, and an offhand item, which I want to point out that the reason why being a mage can end up being so expensive is because in order to even cast spells in the first place, you need to have the book. You need to have the offhand item, which, you know, in the case of a sword, you don't need the shield in order to end up doing stuff, you know? So anyways, remember, we just killed that creature and it only gave us 1. So here's the sword, sticks and wood. Here's the staff, 20. Here's the book, 30. Here's the clothes, 15, 15, 9. Like, it's like, bruh, it just wants you... The amount that's required in order to end up crafting mage stuff is astronomically ridiculous. But that's why we're going to stick with warrior stuff. And there, like I said, there is a great sword, which is like one of my favorite weapons in video games. You know what? This guy's only level 3 and we should kick its butt. How dare you? How dare you be wandering into an area where humans have developed property? Take that, you stupid yak. You'll also get to see just how ridiculously expensive it can end up being on your time, I should say, to craft food. Because it's, oh boy. it can end up taking a lot to do it. Good luck with that. Okay. I don't know how you're strong enough to end up fighting 2 at once. I wouldn't risk it. Maybe they're super duper strong or something. Because there is leveling in this game too. It's just really, really slow. But yeah, once again to repeat, in terms of the grindiness, the devs are aware of it and they plan on nerfing it, but once the game is released, so we'll kind of see what ends up happening with it. Excuse me, tree? Hello? It didn't fall over, but we did get the resources. But the movement and everything feels good. It doesn't feel awful. Like, it doesn't feel like it's bad or jank or anything, you know? Okay, I just need more stone. Speaking of which... apparently they're also going to end up adding, like, there's only a few different biomes right now that they will eventually end up adding more. I also like how, for some weird reason, the start of the game actually has music, as you saw on the title screen, and then as soon as we get into the game, it's dead silent. Also, if you think it's bad that I'm fighting all those oxen and stuff, you kill horses in this game too, so. In fact, you're required to. And I don't know why. I wish to play the game in 2 times speed. Ah, yes. That's basically, yeah. That basically summarizes it. That's kind of why I wanted to do it on stream, because of how grindy it is, and I just didn't, I don't know. Okay, so now we got our new sword, which does mean that we can end up fighting creatures a lot easier. Good, because we need a crap ton of leather. This is a horse level 4. You think we could take him? I think we could take him. Die, horse! There are mounts that happen later in the game as well. You gotta tame them and stuff, but once you end up getting a horse, it's apparently pretty cool. Or a mount, I should say, because then you can end up... He's sleeping. Going a lot faster. Hey, Swuff! Will this game be multiplayer when it releases? It's an MMO, literally. I already saw other players that are, of course, on the early beta tests. The devs also ended up giving me an extra key as well, so that was pretty cool of them. I'm not sure what to do with it yet. Where... Do I even have apples? I should have a bunch of them now. Yeah, there we go. Nom nom nom. Because I gotta kind of get ready, because if this is a level 4 horse... Level 4, level 4. These are all non-elemental, by the way, which means it's gonna be a lot harder when we end up fighting actual elemental creatures and stuff. Right now it's closed beta. The game is going to end up releasing October 15th. And if you join their Discord, there's pretty good odds of actually getting a key. Because they're pretty good with it. And just like, you know, they want people to test the game and try it out. So... I did not provide a link to that in the description. Sorry, maybe I'll try to do that afterwards, once we're actually done with the stream. Can I fight 2 at once? No, I cannot. I'll fight one of you. Die, you stupid yak. I feel no reason to, like, dodge and stuff, because otherwise it would just be dodge, hit, dodge, hit, dodge, hit. Look at that. See, I'm at 1 hit. I knew that having, like... You gotta have max health. Good lord, I don't see any lightning, but I hear thunder. Oh, there was some. Surprising. So look at that. We got 9 out of 30. The grind begins, you guys. Also, Rocco. The game comes out when Venom 2 comes out. Rocco. Venom's already out, son. I'm gonna see it tonight. It actually came out yesterday, and I was like, oh my god! But... I'm really excited for it. But yeah, I think this would be really cool to play with you guys, like once it actually goes public and everything, you know? And I think that the multiplayer might end up alleviating a lot of the grind, because obviously if you were doing this in a group, it would be a lot faster. But my initial problem with the game is that once you get to actually having a set of gear and doing dungeons and stuff, that's when it's like really, really fun. But it takes too long to get to that point. You know? So I'm really hoping that they kind of fix that a little bit. Also, maybe it's different date where you live, Rocco, because what happened with Venom is they delayed it and then they rolled it back to the initial release date. It actually came out on the 30th for me, but I don't know if you're in like another country or something. I have Subnautica. I'm dreading, like, I don't ever want to play it, but I also do at the same time, because I generally don't like the game, and just because it's so much resource gathering. Also because I have thalassophobia, and I'm terrified of murky water and open water spaces. So I think I would cry myself to sleep playing that game. Don't worry, guys. We're almost done with the main quest, even though we're still just at the beginning of the game. Also, don't forget that your tools and everything break, so... Yeah, look at that. We're not even halfway. Good lord. Level 30 enemies, though, you can see, or level 3 enemies, sorry. You can see that we get through them a lot faster, and the higher level ones don't really give us better resources, so it's like, what's the point in fighting stronger enemies? But good lord, dude, all of this 1-1-1, like, either they need to lower the cost of these items, or frankly speaking, make it so that we get a lot more resources. Like, crank it up, dude. I may die. Okay, never mind. I will never die to a yak. I don't even know what happens when you die, honestly speaking, because if you have full health, you can tank pretty much anything. And I'm gonna have to go and gather some apples again soon. Are you level 3? No, you're level 4, level 4. I didn't even get to the part with the mounts. I just heard from Thiege how cool it is, so. You guys keep talking about Subnautica. I don't know anything about that game, okay? I never played, like, super far into it. Oh, man. But see what I mean? Like, it's like the game has a pretty decent flow of taking you from one point to another and teaching you the basics of the game. And now this is my life. Farming for leather. The thing, too, is this sword, like, this is the starting sword, and this thing sucks. You can see it barely does any damage compared to the wooden stick. But when I ended up getting the magic spell, it was actually worth it. It took a long time to do it, but it was well worth it because it does like 100 more damage. Like, it's ridiculously powerful. You know what? The book costs the same as the shield, so maybe we'll just go for that. Or we could just go for the staff and I could just do magic for you guys because frankly speaking, the spells are really, really cool. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna go the route of magic. I don't care. We're gonna be here for an hour, okay? Let this be a lesson to the developers to lower the cost of all of this stuff. Oh boy, because I mean, if I'm gonna be crafting this stupid shield in the first place, I might as well just craft the book and then work on the staff anyways, right? Like, let's just do it. Also, yeah, you guys keep asking about New World. So, I'm trying, like... I'm trying to clear my schedule, and this was on my list of things to do today. I want to play New Worlds for you guys really, really badly, because that game is dangerously addicting. But that's the thing, is I want to be able to play it for at least 2 to 3 hour stream session. And so, I gotta do all of this other stuff, because otherwise I won't get to this in time, kind of thing. But... it's funny, after playing New World, like, I have a lot of comparisons with that and this. I know that that seems stupid, but in New World, you do a lot of resource gathering as well, but it's nice. Like, the balance is good. It's not, like, bad, you know? Good lord. Okay, where's some more? I need more rocks here, dude. Seriously. Oh yeah, and then there's the queue time as well. I'm not exactly I haven't dealt with the queue time in New World yet, but that's because I keep playing at really obscure hours. Yeah, this game's not coming on console as far as I know. Maybe eventually, who knows? I don't think so. But it is a actual MMO game. There's just nobody playing because we're in the closed beta. But this game does launch in 2 weeks. And then we'll all be able to play it. And I'm, you know, if you guys are interested enough, I'll keep playing this. I'll keep streaming it. I don't think our progress is going to wipe when the game launches. So it'll kind of give me an advantage of, you know, being a little bit further in the game and being able to kind of help you guys out or like play with those of you that end up getting to the end game because, you know, obviously being a content creator / streamer means that it's going to take me a lot longer to commit time to this game than you guys, which will probably be able to just grind through it like really quick. Speaking of Portal Knights, which you guys keep saying, I thought of that too when I first started playing this. Did you guys know that the Portal Knights IP actually got bought by a Chinese company a long time ago now? I think it was like last year, if I'm not mistaken. And they are actually going to be making a Portal Knights MMO game. Hopefully that gets localized, because I love Portal Knights, dude. And imagining that as an MMO, heck yeah. That'd be awesome. And later, mate. Have a good one, buddy. Also, hello to everybody. I'm sorry I didn't say hello. I haven't watched any New World gameplay since I've been waiting for you to play it. Well, thank you so much, Stocks. I really appreciate that. It's an insanely grindy game, but let me tell you, I played the New World beta. I wasn't into it, and then the full launch, oh god, it's just so much better. The animations and everything are so much more fluent on New World than the beta version, and everybody I know gets New World, and then they sit down and start playing it. They're like, hey, this game's okay, and then next thing you know, they've played for 7 hours. I'm not even kidding, myself included. I was just playing it casually, and next thing I know, I played for 7 hours non-stop. It is probably one of the most addicting games I've ever played in a long friggin' time, dude. And I'm both excited and also scared at the same time about playing it on the channel, because yeah. Anyways, back to me just grinding horses for whatever reason. Like, look at this. I'm a monster in this game, dude. Like, most games, you could argue that the main character is kind of evil. This is messed up. Like, we're killing horses, for crying out loud. Oh, really, Rocco? That sucks, dude. Why has Venom come out like 15 days after for you? That's so dumb. Be careful then, dude. You're gonna see spoilers on YouTube. Don't check the trailer on Venom, otherwise you're gonna get recommendeds of other people covering Venom, and they're gonna be like, oh, what's this? And it's gonna be some clickbait title that's just gonna, you know. Is this game worth playing? It's gonna be free. What do you think? Yes. Like I said, guys, I want to be clear, and I'm going to reiterate this a lot because I know there's going to be constantly new people coming into the chat over and over. I like this game. I think that this game could be huge. I'm not even kidding. Like, this could be a really big deal, so long as the devs fine-tune it better for a Western audience. Because on the China server, apparently it's even more grindy than this. Which makes sense, you know, the Chinese community of gaming is very, very used to super, super grindy games. But my argument is that with this coming out in the Western culture, means that they need to make it a lot more easy to get into. Especially when, like I said, compared to a game like New World, where it's a completely different game, but it still requires a lot of grinding. But the grinding at least feels like you're progressing. And this game, so far, I don't know whether or not the reason that they make it so grindy to get a lot of these resources is possibly because they don't have much of an end game yet. But I don't know. I am literally at one hit. I was about to attack that guy, but we're going to ignore that. Yeah, see, that's the thing. The funny thing is, I would say that this game, you guys keep drawing the comparison of this to Ark. I'd say that the grinding is very similar to vanilla Ark. Now, I don't know anyone on this earth that likes Ark without mods or without a private server where you fine-tune everything to be a lot faster with the progression. Because I don't have a real-life week to dedicate to taming a dragon. I'm not kidding. It takes a real-life week to tame a dragon on vanilla Ark. And then the funny thing is that the dragon, as anyone who's played Ark enough knows, the dragon sucks. It's not even worth it. Like, sure, it's kind of an endgame creature, but Ark is like a janky piece of crap, dude. So I've always played on private servers because it means that I could mod the crap out of it and I could fine tune all of the stats and everything so that drop rates were increased, leveling was increased, and it's just so much more fun because Ark has a amazing beginning, mid, and end game. but I don't want to dedicate a year of my life to getting to it. And this game is kind of giving me very, very similar vibes, where the further you get in this game, it only gets better. But it takes so freaking long to get to it. I feel like a lot of people are going to end up quitting before they get to that point. Now, for me, I'm fine doing all of this. Oh, we have enough. Wait, that's the staff. I need the book. I'm fine doing all this. I mean, I've been playing, look at me. I've been playing Trove on the channel for like 7 years. And all I'm literally doing is just grinding the same thing over and over again. So this is nothing to me. That said, I still feel that, like, when you look at the actual comparison of the fact that we literally have spent like 10 minutes at the beginning of the game and the last 20 minutes has just been gathering leather, then you know that there's a problem. Let alone, look at this. I'm the only one here and there's barely any monsters respawning. Could you imagine if there was 20 people in this area? Let alone, maybe there's some jerk who's like level 500 who just decides, I'm gonna go over here and steal everything. There's nothing you can do about it, because they're gonna have all the abilities that give them movement speed and everything like that. So it's just like, that's the thing. It feels like there's a big reality check with this game. I mean, like I said, maybe when it comes out, maybe it'll end up being completely different and just be like, oh my god. And in terms of all this grindy stuff, the devs have said they're aware of it, they're gonna nerf it, but rather than change all of the numbers right now while the game is in closed beta, they want to actually, like, basically they're saying that if they changed all the numbers now, it means that they might have to delay the release of the game, and they want to get the game out. I frankly don't know why they would have to delay the release of the game just by changing a couple numbers, but I'm not a game developer, so that's as far as I'll take that conversation. Yes, more horses to kill. Good lord. I mean, that's the thing. You'll see, guys, as soon as we end up getting the staff, because that's the thing, this sword sucks. It's almost as bad as the stick. So as soon as we end up actually getting the better weapon, like the staff and the book, that's not annoying hearing the sheep sound every single time I smack it. Not at all. As soon as I end up getting the staff, you'll see the combat like completely changes already this early in the game, just because it's like, oh cool, I actually can kill things. Oh my god, I'm 1 off. Are you serious? You're level 4. No, I need a level 1 or level 3, I mean. These horses are cursed creatures, okay? Let's be real. The lore is that they're some type of a monster. It's not a normal horse that I'm just attacking for no reason. Steam won't let you download the game because the game is not out yet, my dude. Comes out soon. Not yet though. All right, here's our book. Brum, 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 brum. Finally. Okay, get ready for awesomeness. Now, keep in mind, there's a warrior, there's an archer, and there is a mage. I would more than likely just go towards being a mage, because look at this. Rah! Die, you stupid horse! I didn't mean to even hit the other one, but I just did. Now we gotta watch out because we can get interrupted while we're casting, which is very annoying. But as you can see, I am now a god among mortals. Why would I ever bother making a sword? Now, granted, the thing about this game is that there are different abilities. And the reason why you would want to actually build towards a sword or a shield and stuff like that is because there's dungeoning and you want to have a tank, right? That's kind of the whole point. Okay, complete other side quests to reach some type of objective. So they want us to craft a torch now. I don't like how full your inventory gets, but whatever. So we craft a torch. And I really like the torch VFX, actually. It looks really cool. Like, check this out. Doesn't that look neat? And then we could go dungeoning and junk. And anyways, we place it down. See, this is another thing that I'm genuinely worried about when this game ends up coming out. Because doesn't it mean that there could be hundreds of torches on the ground just lagging people's server? Like, I don't I don't know, dude. I'm very confused at what's going to happen with it. Okay, so flax we'll have to find at some other point. I did see some copper ore at one point, but I don't know where the heck that is. And then it wants us to kill 10 of each creature. So one more yak and then a bunch of the stupid sheep, which is easy for me because I'm a mage now. Die. Die! Yes! Yes! Foolish creatures. There's actually, like I said too, there's different elements of magic as well. So there's actually like, ice seems like the coolest for me. And I'm not just making a terrible pun. I am, with all intention. But I like the ice stuff just because the fire VFX is, it's not my favorite. Ow. Oh, that didn't interrupt. I thought it interrupted. Good. But the ice magic they actually show in the trailer, I think, and it literally has like raining down ice and stuff. And the ultimate ability of the archer is what we all want from our Shadow Hunter and Trove, where it literally is just an arrow barrage. Hello, game. Okay, servers are dying apparently. Oh, good lord, servers are really dying, aren't they? Also, get lost, Windows. No one likes you, Windows. Shut up. Stop trying to update. That's not gonna go away, is it? Because Windows is stupid. Go away! Get lost. Windows Update always trying to ruin everything, dude. Oh, also, here's how you know this game's awesome. Because you can... that's so mean. Oh, good lord. Mage looks really cool, too, from what I saw in the trailer. Like, he gets some really cool looking armor. Or robes, I should say. And they're all, like, purple and everything. So, obviously, I want them. I mean, that's the thing, dude. I can just grind this for hours on end. Because, I mean, look at this. I'm literally setting fire to wild animals. Oh! Okay, that is a huge problem with this game, by the way. I have noticed that. So I did mention that earlier. Creatures can only go so far from their initial spawn point. And that's exactly what ends up happening if you try to lure it too far. Which I feel like is a huge problem for ranged characters. Because I was just trying to kite it. You know? Like, I wasn't trying to, like, cheese it or get it stuck anywhere. And it reset its health and it went right back to its spawn. So it's like, okay. So basically, we gotta just kind of be all up in their face. There's not much reason in dodging or doing anything other than just keep the distance from the creature. Goodbye, goat. I mean, at least because we can kill these things so much faster now, obviously, it means that we're getting a lot more of these, a lot more of all the resources that we needed. If you guys see ore, yell at me, because I don't know where it is. It's just kind of random right now. This stupid, like, look at that. He wasn't even near me and he still tagged me. Like, okay. I mean, at least he is burning alive. Which is both hilarious and mean. Yes, we're making KFC, creatures. Yes. How many more are we at? 6. Oh, good lord. Okay. Hello, beehive. Can I chop the cherry blossom tree? Take that, Mother Nature. Alright, I'm gonna hit this. You know what? I'm gonna hit the rabbit. Or not. I don't know where the hitboxes are in this game yet. Huh! Bro, you're nowhere near me. Ow. I feel like if there was a visual indicator to show like what their range was for their spawn and stuff. But once again, just to give you guys a quick reminder, we've been doing this for 30 minutes now. Just chilling in this one area. Most of all, that's because we have to do all these side quests right now. Because leveling is a chore. You have to pretty much get the most XP from doing quests and stuff. So that's why that's what we're doing right now. We can't fight all those super strong enemies. Skin to obtain animal hide. Oh, from boars. No. Okay, they want us to cook. So that we can easily end up doing right now. Because if we make one of these, and then my inventory is still full. We'll deal with that a little bit later, you'll see, because there is building and stuff. So we'll place this down, and now you guys will get to see what I really don't like. So our fireplace stays on the ground for 30 minutes before it despawns. And until then, we can manually cook one item at a time. The item can overcook as well, so you have to grab it back. I don't know why we can only put one item in rather than 2 at a time. And further than that, unlike Minecraft, where as soon as you put the item in, it starts cooking, we manually have to initiate roast, which, again, that's something that I personally, like, as soon as I experienced this, I was like, look at this 20 meat. I'm not going to even bother cooking that, because I don't want to waste that much of my time to just grab this food item. Now, if we can do offline cooking or something like that, okay, cool. That's fine. But until we get to that, I don't know. So we did get to level 5. So they want us to actually talk to Barry again, which is going to be that dude right over here. And then we can finally get the heck out of here and actually get to some newer, exciting stuff for a little while, and then we start grinding again. Barry! Look at this guy. Look at this dude. What's up, Barry? Okay, so now they want us to go all the way back to the post, which, the post station, like I said before, remember, we got to get on the left side of it. So, yeah. Also, this is the game at max settings, so the detail of the world looks really good. Draw distance, not the greatest. But I don't think I'm getting stable 60 frames. And I think that that would just go down as we would see, like, lots and lots more players around. So it's perfectly fine, like all of this pop in and everything. It's an MMO game, so again, no complaints. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one, and I do hope that if they end up doing a little bit of tweaking, I think that this could be something special. I know I just keep saying that, but it's true. Anyways, let's fight some of these idiots along the way. They're actually level 3 for once, which means I should be able to beat it nice and quick. Oh, so that's how the interrupt works. Okay, so every time he hits me, it lowers my charge a little bit. I see. That's what's going on. Oop. How many more of these do we need to get? I want 10 more. We're at 8. Dang it, dude. 9, 10. Like I said, we gotta get this done because it gives lots and lots of XP. Goodbye, sheepy sheepy. I'll see you in the pits of the underworld. That's where my character is from. But I will get to show you guys the building in a second, which is going to be kind of cool. It's not the greatest, but it gets the job done. In a lot of ways, it reminds me of Sky Saga, if you guys remember that game. Where I think the point is that you can actually have people randomly visit your house and everything. And you can end up having, like, I don't know if you can end up locking off, like, building and stuff. Like, I think you can basically have your house there for show, so people can end up, like, going and visiting it and crap, but I'm not exactly sure. That is the level 5 creature. It would probably kill me immediately. I think I could handle it, but I'm not going to risk it right now, because I think we need to get some better gear. More particularly, we need clothing, but I don't want to craft that yet, because I want to wait until the main story quest actually tells us to do it, because it will tell us to. Oh, there's some of that flax that we needed. Also, I should be using all of my stamina. There's no reason not to. Yeah, it's closed beta right now with October 15th scheduled release. So there's the I want 10 more, and then, oh, it wants us to harvest a lot of flax. Okay. Kind of gross. As you may also have noticed, the game doesn't have a super dark nighttime, which is kind of good. I kind of like that. There's some ore. Heck yeah. Give me that. I forget what the quest wanted me to do. It wanted me to get a lot of it, but what game is this? Yeah, it's in the title. Dragon and Home, man. Apparently there was what was it that the devs said? There was something like they took the title and they like mistranslated it from Chinese, but Steam already like had it all set up, so they can't change it or something. Which I kind of find it a little bit unfortunate, just because I feel Dragon and Home is an extremely forgettable title. Despite the fact that, you know, not anything with the title represents the game itself, but I feel like it could have had a much better title than it does. Maybe it sounds better in Chinese. Anyways, we gotta go to the post station here. Hello, Chinese-speaking witch lady. And goodbye. So now we can finish that up. And now they want us to go to our home. So I don't know how all of the rules and everything happens with this, you know, in terms of like, good lord.
这里就是属于你的家园了。
Nope. No. Why does it keep telling me to check quest that way? Okay, so go home is complete. So this is actually my area. So very similar to Sky Saga, if any of you guys ended up playing that, where we have kind of our own instance. I guess this would be like a Trove Cornerstone, but it's in its own area rather than something we place down in the world, which I still think is really cool that Trove has that, but obviously it means you need a lot of moderation. So anyways, is this budget Hytale? Well, the difference between this and Hytale is that this game actually exists. So in a way, that's a knock towards Hytale, because seriously. So now we got the crafting table. It's a very, very basic like building system where you can just break stuff, put it on your hotbar, put it down, so on and so forth. It gets the job done though. Now you can see, ooh, there's a fishing rod and some bronze tools, which we will not be able to experience today probably. So now they want us to craft a chest. So you can see that this is actually just the tools. There's functional items, like a mailbox and a chest and stuff, and smeltery. There's mounts, which we'll get into those a lot later, because I think you gotta be level 8 before you start messing with all these materials. So we probably won't get to play this today. And then planting, which we kind of get into a little bit of that. The August release for this game was the Chinese release. It's not actually out if you actually try to download it. So now we gotta place the box down. There we go. So now we've got a place to store all of our stuff, which is cool and scary at the same time. Let me put that away. That. I don't really know what else I need to like keep in here. Probably all of the plants, I would assume. I don't know why I have an apple sapling here, but whatever, I do. Put that away. Copper ore. I'll put that in here too, because I'm pretty sure we can only forge it out in the open world anyways. And I don't care about keeping any of this food item on me. Oh, right. It wants us to specifically drag an item from our personal inventory and back out. Not control click. Okay, so that part's done. So now they want us to open life skills. So this is where things start to get a little bit more interesting. So if we open up our life skill, you can see these are all of the things that you'll be able to end up crafting with blacksmithing. So this obviously is to do with the sword, but also the copper one and copper armor and so on and so forth. And there's blacksmithing 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth, which we can't actually look at the further tiers, but you can see that the gear starts getting more and more impressive. There's all sorts of different skill trees though, tailoring for your ice tome, as well as your mage armor, hunter gear, alchemist stuff if you want to make pots, farmer, carpenter, which has a whole bunch of categories in and of itself for cosmetics, and then chef, which is just cooking stuff. So they want us to unlock a life skill. I'm just gonna go with blacksmith because we need it for the wand, and then later down the line we'll go for tailoring. This is where you end up getting this currency from like doing quests and stuff like that. You've kind of noticed that we've been getting it throughout. So if I actually open up my inventory, you'll see that this is right here, the white dragonite. Now here's something I gotta hit you guys up with, okay? I don't know how they're gonna monetize this game further than this at the least. So you'll notice that this chest only can store up to 60 items, but if we want to add to our storage, it costs diamonds, and this is the premium cash shop currency. It's a free-to-play game. It's gonna have ways of monetization, so just keep that in mind, okay? Because it might, maybe that's why everything's super grindy. Maybe it's pay to win. I don't know, because none of those features are implemented into the game yet. So they want us to place a wheat seed into the tree thingamabob, whatever. So functions, no, planting, this one, which needs mud block, which is simple enough. We just got to do that. Whoops. How many mud blocks did we need? I hope it was just one. Yeah. So we can just literally steal the resources from the bottom of our world. I don't know why there's no... Oh, there is a sort inventory function. Hot damn, dude. I didn't even know that. Okay, so let's plop that down. There we go. Building's a little bit jank, but again, it gets the job done. So they wanted us to plant a wheat seed, which we do actually have 5 of these as well. So I'm going to plant all of them because the game can't stop me. That completes that. We also got the harvesting done just because why not? So now they want us to equip to finger. I don't know what that means. Craft a plain leather pants, boots, and coat. Okay, so they want us to craft the armor, which I think we have enough. I really hope that... I don't think we do. I think we're just shy. Whoop. Hello? There we go. And then I gotta go farm some more things so that we can end up getting the rest of our outfit, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Here we go, back to grinding. Back to grinding clothes. Oh, good lord. Farewell to streaking. Wow, great. Angler. Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can actually craft anything in here before we leave. Because that's kind of the thing, right? Is it's like, okay, we can't craft any of this stuff yet. I kind of feel like it's weird that we have to come all the way to this stupid crystal in order to go into our home area when this is something that seems like it's really, really important. You know, like it almost feels like I should be able to go home anytime that I want. Maybe you can. I don't freaking know. I'm actually curious, what are the other things that are down here? So there's backpack, personal. Oh, cool. So we get to see our character and all of our stats and strength and everything. That's kind of neat. There's gear, but then there's also your outfit. So there is cosmetics. Do I have a title? I do not. Whoops. Then there's also social. So you can end up, domain, I guess, is homes, friends, emotes, and stuff like that. There's also achievements that we'll end up earning slowly over time. And then mount. We do not have one, so that doesn't matter. Skills and map, which the skills is life skills and battle talents. So as you can see here, this is where we would end up going down the skill tree, which these are all the weapons that are currently in the game. So there's sword and shield, long sword, which I would probably really, really like, bow, and then wand, which you can see has a whole bunch of better stuff too. Anyways, equip to finger. Okay, great. So I need to kill things so that we can get a little bit more leather here. Later, Strawberry. Thanks for coming out. My favorite aspect of the game is kind of all of it. The only problem that I have is that it's way too grindy for the early game. Like, I'm fine. Like, the thing is, I'm fine with the game taking a long time to, like, grind good gear. But I'm not okay with the amount of time that it takes to end up, like, just getting the basic gear, you know? Like, the fact that it's taken me almost an hour now just so that I can end up getting some basic clothing items and, like, a wand or whatever. It's just kind of, like, it's not awful. It's just, I wish it was a little bit faster. And I'm genuinely worried how it's going to handle it when this actually is on online servers, as I keep saying, because that means that there's going to be even less things to fight and just less overall resources to be able to gather, because you're going to have a lot of people breathing down your neck all the time, you know what I mean? 7, so we need 9. We're almost there though. Come over here, you stupid yak. I mean, it's not awful. Like, I feel like it just could be refined. You know? Whoops. Yak's body. Why doesn't it just say his corpse? Why even pretend, you know? Oh, there we go. So now we have enough for shoes, right? That was what we needed. Put those on. Finally, I no longer am barefoot. Finish that up. Talk to Izan and find out what message Sakura left. So, thank God I knew that this was coming so that we didn't wander off to go and gather leather, right? Because that's kind of the thing, is it's like, could you imagine if this was online, like, when it's online, I should say, and public for everybody, and then you're at this point where everybody is struggling to try and get as much leather as possible. Like, I don't know, dude. Okay, talk to this idiot. Sakura's message. Cool. What? I've got plenty of goodies here, and they refresh every 8 hours. Dang, dude. Claim bonus. Only common homes have home perks. Hurry up and join a common home. I am in a common home, but whatever, bro. Star Shop. Here we go. Here's their pay-to-win cash shop stuff. Oh, God. Why? Why, you guys? No. Why did they have to have, like, Japanese skins? Now I have to buy it. Where's... Failed to buy not enough currency. How much does this cost? I want it bad. But at the same time, if this costs, like, a lot of money, then heck no, dude. Oh, my God. Look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. I want it. Jesus. Well, you know what? That's pretty cool if all this game has is skins. No, it's an ongoing joke with my buddies. Like, you put in a samurai and I instantly become more interested. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so you can literally buy Shadow Dragonite, which is then used to buy this other stuff, which this is ore, isn't it? Fixes weapons. Moderate chance of repairing gear perfectly. Oh God, these better be items that you can also craft free to play, because no. I mean, it depends how much do these cost. Okay, here we go. That was scary. Those were some bad looking rates, man. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. No, because it requires the bronze one. Okay, good. It's the cheaper one. So this seems to be for items, whereas this seems to be for cosmetics. Okay, so we need 280. Oh, they're doing the Genshin strat, I see, where they're trying to make it so that you have to buy the blue diamonds and then you exchange it for the red diamonds, so that this is a trick that Chinese games do. I'm not even kidding. This is actually like a thing that they do. Gacha games in particular. Specifically, they have two types of currencies so that the consumer doesn't know how much money they've spent. This is a dangerous trick. So just keep this in mind when you get to this point, okay? So we need is it a 1:1 ratio? Yeah, so far it's a 1:1 ratio, so maybe they didn't go super crazy with it, but we need 1:280. So 1:280 would be that would be upwards of $50, and this is probably USD. You can also see they're doing the same tricks as Genshin, where the first time you buy it, you get double the amount of gems. This is literally like the same rates as Genshin. I'm not going to spend $40 to $50 US, by the way, for cosmetics, even if it looks this awesome. I'm not going to do that for this random game. Thank you very much, guys. Lower these costs. That's... No. Just no. Plus it's like 10 for this. Like, what the heck is this? I don't know. This could be dangerous, dude. Okay, anyways, let's just ignore all of that and go a little bit further into it. So they want us to go to the dock and talk to Kubo. Oh, great. Well, I did see home quest. Ugh! Okay, these are actually like random open world quests. That's kind of cool. Complete villager requests. Well, yeah, that's neat, actually. So these would probably be daily quests that you can end up doing, which we'll ignore that for now. There we go. Oh, that's an expensive cash shop. Like, I'm all about a game having premium skins, but are you serious, dude? Like, ooh. No thanks. There is so many side quests that we could end up doing. I mean, I guess at least it's keeping me busy, right? So they want us to go to the docks now, which is way the heck over here. I guess technically speaking, you can see that we're on an island. So I'm guessing that we can't go out and do all of the other stuff. Yeah, like, look, you can see there's 2 docks. So one connects to the other. So we would have to go there before we can end up going to the next area. Interesting. Tell me more. I mean, so far, it just seems to be cosmetics. I mean, there is that weird crystal that we saw, which I don't know what that's going to end up doing for the player. And then the repair item. So what I'm worried about by seeing a item to repair our gear is that I do know for a fact that we're slowly losing durability. I would hate it if this was the type of game. You know, this is just a theory. I would just hate it if this is the type of game where you can't repair your gear outside of using the premium currency, because that would mean that no matter how good your gear was, you would lose it, and the desire to keep it rather than try to find new gear or craft better gear would be, oh, I'll just spend a few bucks to repair stuff. Which I don't like that, because I am never going to spend money to, like, repair gear. That's kind of stupid. Is there swimming in this game? Let's find out. Oh, there is. Get wrecked, Hytale. This game already exists. Now, Hytale looks great, don't get me wrong, but at least this game is already out. And frankly speaking, aside from, you know, the dangerous cash shop and how slow the grind is. Turtles! Can I set them on fire, though? No, I cannot. Can I ride them, though? Oh. Aside from those issues, I still genuinely think this game could pop off. They just gotta fix it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still genuinely am excited for this title. I just want to make that clear. I'm criticizing the game and its faults, but I like it. I like what I see. Just refine it a little bit. Where the heck is the dock, by the way? Like, good lord. There it is. Jesus. I wonder if they'll end up refining these areas a little bit more later down the line, you know? Like, they should really have this built up so that there's like a shack or a house or a town. Like, the world is kind of plain. I don't know if it's supposed to be random or not, though. Like, it seems like if it's supposed to be handmade. Hello, stupid. Go to the village. Oh, good lord. What did I just say about it being empty? Oh my god, that's beautiful. Dude, all this game is missing is actual music, and then otherwise this is popping off, dude. I haven't gotten this far before. Ooh, this is cool. Look, so that means you could build a house that looks like that. That's so sick. Wait. What? Ah! All right, the translation was, hey, I know this town wasn't on fire 2 seconds ago, but now it is. Let's just skip that cutscene, because I don't care. There's another one of those portal crystal things. Okay. So we can go back to our home by coming from this area. Kind of neat, kind of neat. Interact with the crystal and set teleportation point. Oh. Set portal. Setting teleportal will override the original teleportation point. Do you wish? Okay, so these are fast travel points. Aha. That's not bad. Also, what is it with these games, dude? Like, can I please have a game that has, like, looks like this and has a mini map? Like, why is it always the stupid compass, for crying out loud? Also, where's Michael? Hello. Wait, you? Ah, there we go. I can. Oh my god, there's so many funny emotes. This is so dope. Where's a wave? That's not waving. Okay. Where the heck is Michael? Michael! Michael! Where are you? What is this? Heavy rain? It's also raining as well. Michael! Michael, where are you? Ward? No. What is this about? I can see it and look at it. Ooh. A notice board. I wonder if that's going to be more daily quests as well. Can where's Michael? Hello? Can I go inside these houses? Oh, good lord. Can I sit? Even Trove doesn't have that. Okay, where's Jason? I mean, Michael. No, seriously. Can I go to bed? A rough single bed. Interact with at this location. Okay, cool. Honestly, this house kind of looks dope. I like it, but... Ah! Camera's a little wonky when you get to inner closed places. Alright, let me put my staff away so the town knows I mean no harm. And so that Michael can actually show up and tell me where he is. Good lord. Okay, I'm assuming he's in that guard post, right? Like, I should have watched the cutscene because he probably was, like, showing me where he was. Also, remember what I said earlier about having to go to your home to craft stuff? Well, here's a crafting table. So, this game is steadily getting rid of my worries the further we play into it. Where the heck is Michael? Michael! Michael, where are you? Michael? Oh, good lord. Oh, this does not work in third person. Ah! Okay. Okay. Well, we'll get to see if there's fall damage. Yep, there's fall damage. Where's Michael? Is there a Michael on the map? Like, is that... Okay. Where? Talk to Michael. He is inside a house. Okay, it's got white flooring. Are you guarding Michael? That's not white flooring. Oh my good lord. It's got to be this mansion, right? Clearly Michael has the digs. He's got the super mansion. No, he doesn't. Okay. Sorry, guys. Blame the game, not me. Like, where the heck is Michael? Jesus Christ. Why am I spending so much time? Where is Michael in town? I'm just gonna ask and hopefully somebody... Okay, did my message even go through? Nope, it didn't. Oh, never mind. Wait. Okay, I don't know what's going on. The chat is like super laggy. Also, hi Nighty. Press F1 to access free... Yeah, I know about that. Where the heck is Michael? Jesus Christ. Why am I spending so much time on this? Seriously. The game was actually had a pretty decent flow, and then suddenly out of nowhere, it's like, go find Michael, and I don't know where Michael is. I've checked everywhere. I'm about to just give up on Michael and go somewhere else. Oh my good lord. Ah. This can't... What? Why? Okay. There's Michael! You scumbag! Where have you been? He was literally right by Cannon. For crying out loud. Can this game please point to me where he is next time? Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. He was literally... Of course he was going to be in the last place that I looked. Come on. Okay. Talk to Iona. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. So she's actually got a quest marker on top of her head. Jeez. Oh, my God. Okay. Village rebuilding. Oh. Turn in flax. Command. Okay, so I need to find flax. I need to get a loom. I don't know where to get that. And then flax thread. I'm assuming I have to craft all of that. Please don't tell me I just have to get like a lot more resources now. Okay, functions. Where would be the loom? That would be in processing, I would assume, but I guess not. Furnace. Artisan table. Would that... Ooh, look at that. You can actually have a waterfall. That's interesting. Would it just be in planting? No. Where the heck is the loom? It might just be locked. Chopping table, fermenting table, mixing table, grill. That's all cooking stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just in my normal crafting inventory, not that crafting Oh, was it the third one? Okay, I'll check. Sorry. Oh, processing. Yeah, there's the loom. Jesus. Okay. I don't know why I can't craft this. Unreached. Basic tailor. So do I have to... I guess I have to start at, like, furnace and work my way from there or something. I guess it's a skill to earn or something. Well, there's all these side quests we can get anyways, so... Good lord, the quest menu is becoming a bit daunting, isn't it? Okay, so this might end up being where we end up calling the stream for today, guys, just because it seems like... So this guy wants copper ore, furnace, copper ingot. Okay, yeah, okay. So this is like the big main quest area for a while, I suppose. Where they just want us to work on rebuilding the town, which is cool, don't get me wrong, but we've got like so many other quests to get involved with. City of Sand to the house. Research land. I'm curious about the dungeons and stuff, dude. That's what I kind of wanted to experience. But I guess we would have to go to our house and start crafting things. And most of all, you can already see, like, now we would have to get into grinding. And a lot of it. And that's kind of the whole thing about this game, is the game loop seems to literally be grinding. Which, yeah, so I don't know. I mean, so far, so good, though. Like, aside from the fact that it's extremely grindy, I again, have high hopes for this game. I'm hoping that the devs can end up responding to the criticisms, and, you know, hopefully just kind of changing the game a little bit so that it kind of makes it a little bit easier to access, I guess, you know? But this is cool. Like, I think it shouldn't... I don't think it should take an hour for players to get to this town. Because it kind of makes you feel a bit burnt out on the whole formula of gather leather and stuff. Versus, oh, now you're at town. Now the game begins. And you can... I can already tell if it took me an hour to get here, it's going to take me like 5 hours to complete the town. But I'll still end up doing some more streams of this game. Not necessarily today, because I want to set up so I can do a New World stream for you guys. But just so you guys know, if you don't already, this game is on Steam. It says that it was released in August, but that was actually the Chinese server. The North American server, or the European server, we're technically on European servers, is going to end up launching October 15th. And this game is going to be free to play. It does have a cash shop, so I'm worried that they might do pay to win stuff. But frankly speaking, I'm still really excited about this one. And I'm most of all really excited when this does go public, because right now, like, I'm going to be playing through it as much as I can and grinding it out. But I think it's going to be awesome if we could all be playing it together, you know, kind of hearkening back to Trove back in the day, where we'll have like an entourage of people going around and doing stuff. So you guys also, if you want to get into the game, your best bet right now to get into it early, I should say, into the beta, is join their Discord. They're actually giving keys away pretty regularly. So if you just end up like asking and, you know, signing up and stuff like that, usually they're pretty good with that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm excited to see where this game goes. And hopefully you guys ended up enjoying. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.